being a little bit past the bigger lips here. So again, these could stick out, these could be longer, but that's not the focus right now. So as we see here, this is the vaginal opening, which many people refer to the vagina, all of this as the vagina. This is actually all the vulva. And then when we open this, so we will actually see that this is the top of the clitoris, but this is the whole clitoris. So if you can see, this is the only bit of the top of the clitoris that we can see visibly under the hood, but this is the entire clitoris. So this is actually sitting behind the lips here. So the outer lips have this bulbous legs, and then also the inner lips have this clitoris sitting over here. So then when you have something inserted through your vagina, like so, the clitoral pulses will bring you to an orgasm. That's good for us to know, because then when we do get into our pleasure practices, we can use the knowledge of these muscles to actually play with our touch in these areas. So let's say, for example, this is pretty much where our butts would be, because this is the coccyx. So if you think about the, again, like I'm not sure if this is referred to as the striations, but these are just the way the muscles are growing. So if you see that sort of curve, this because you can really see how the uterus is basically a replica, an image, a mirror image of the larynx, which is in the throat. So I just wanted to show this to you, because a lot of times when we do spiritual or inner work on our throats and our communication, that can actually translate to our pleasure practices as well, because we can speak freely about our yoni's desires. So again, these are just the vocal cords, and then these are the pelvic floor. So you do in these erogenous zones, many times they're overlooked. We think about pleasure in a very, I would say, boxed manner. So we might think of the chest area, we might think of the booty area, and we might just think of the vulva, but nothing really beyond that. So the idea of sharing these muscles with Okay, and then just a few more womb care practices here. One of my favorites is to cup and breathe. So placing your full hand over either your panties or your bare skin, or even your pants dress, and putting pressure into your yoni. So really just actually like cupping it. And then while you maintain that cupping motion, so you could do that right now as you're seated, nobody can see you on the screen. And while you're holding that cupping pressure, taking a deep breath and exhaling deeply through the mouth. And doing that a few times, noticing if you feel any sensations, such as warmth going down into your yoni area, or anything, maybe some tingling, maybe a sensation running down